Well, hello, my friends. I am Greg Woolley, and I am a transformed person who wants to help you with life change. The past doesn't define me, and it doesn't have to define you either. And I wanted to start this off with a part of a poem, and then I'll end it with the rest of it. And this one is called Under the Influence, Trash into Treasure. Lead turned to gold, a mess into a message. Our story needs told. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today was failures. Failures is fertilizer. Failure is not a person. And so let's talk about this for a minute. I just wanted to remind you, failure is an event, not a person. And for me, a lot of the times I failed, I've held on to it and wallowed into it like a pig in mud, and it become my identity. Failure is an event, not a person. Just because we failed, that doesn't make us a failure. My self-talk about failures and failing, that's where the trouble lies for me. So I just wanted to talk about that for a minute. I'm not always the best articulator, so this is why I'm glad you're on the journey with me. But anyhow, how many times? I've failed a zillion times. And that anchor for me has kept me from doing a lot of things because it's not even the event, it's how we look at the event. Richard Rohr talks about if our pain doesn't transform us, we'll transmit it, and that's how my younger life started out. I had a lot of failures and a lot of secrets, a lot of crap that that's meant to grow us, and it didn't grow me. I just so let's go a little more. My self-talk about my failures and failures where the trouble lies for me. What was meant for fertilizer, I turned into who I was. And so often it is with life. We're either going through crap, coming away from crap, or most likely, unfortunately, we're headed towards crap. But that doesn't mean we are crap. If I can take all of the ignore that we've been through and had it grow us, I wonder just how grown we would be. The insanity of humanity is that the lesson repeats itself until the lesson is learned. The lesson repeats itself until the lesson is learned. The lesson repeats itself until the lesson is learned. And so there are many lessons that I could have learned the first time, had to revisit and go do it again, and had to revisit and go do it again, where if I had learned my lesson and let the manure that I was going through be a fertilizer to grow me, I probably wouldn't have had to go through it again. But I'm hoping that as my life is going on, that there won't be so many repeats, that I can stand up and become everything that I'm meant to be. And I hope by sharing some of these videos of where I've been through, what I'm going through, it might help you along the way. So if you ever have any insights, questions, please feel free to contact me, and I'd love to have a chat. And so, yes, the lesson repeats itself until the lesson is learned. Whatever crap you're going through, may it become the fertilizer to grow a new you. Failure is an event, not a person. And I just wanted to remind you of that. Failure is an event, not a person. May we be transformed by the renewing of our minds. So trash into treasure, lead turned to gold, a mess into a message. Our story needs told. There's somebody stuck that we're meant to release. When left alone in our suffering, we can never find peace. We're all under the influence, some good and some bad. The way we look down on each other should make us so sad. They say misery loves company. I say the same for success. Every obstacle we've overcome becomes a chance we can bless. Lead turned into gold, trash turned into treasure. Sharing our hearts that have healed has an effect only heaven can measure. And I pray that your ripples would affect others positively. And please join me at gregwooleybooks.com. Have a great day.